right.
We're going.
I don't know. It's
You
just
won't do, will you?
No. Yeah, end of the road, turn left, please.
Okay.
You're going to check it safe before you
Yes,
drive off?
do you know what? So I'll stop. We'll check round.
Mm-hmm.
We'll check again. That was silly of me. I'll indicate, even though I know there's nobody behind
Well,
us.
you should do anyway.
Oh, God, I was going
Because
to
it's
say,
a junction.
it's a habit as well, isn't it? We'll go after, we'll wait. I say up to now after the white van. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's another white van.
How about now?
Go now, yeah.
Yeah, no rush. Because of course they're stopping for the zebra crossing, so that's good for us. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Balances will look like we're drunk.
This looks very tight. Shall I just keep going?
Yeah, I would. You're having some rocks installed.
I do. Why?
How lovely. What a lovely waste. 10 grand, 15 grand, whatever. I mean, how much do you reckon that's going to cost?
No idea.
Turning right, I was coming down, I was thinking, they're putting rocks down on the park. Why?
Rocks is in. Shall we go, Rob?
Yes, I would. Absolutely, and I wouldn't rush either.
Do the big blocks, the big tree trunks, have you seen them that's on there? Drop them off there. I think it stopped people going on the land, you know. Because that happens quite often.
Ah,
yeah.
Security,
yeah.
Yes.
No, because you can't get a vehicle on there. And
yes.
That's why big tree trunks are on there. Because it's private and not council as well. Something to do with, they go crazy on there.
You see there, I was thinking that Derby City Council in their wisdom was spending 15,000 quid or 10 grand or whatever it cost to put them rocks there, because it won't be cheap.
No, of course not.
Because rocks are not cheap, not big ones. Small ones are, but big ones are not. A big rock like that can be like 150 quid or something.
You'll need a few of them, won't you?
Yeah.
Right, we'll stick to our bit, aren't we?
Yeah, we know what to do. Tighter.
I always feel that I'm going to go into the curve when you say, do that when we go tight. Don't want it to go too much in that bumpy or something.
Staying in this lane.
So, yeah, not down here, but here.
Exactly.
To the Pentagon kind of thing, yeah?
Yeah, but you're just going to stay in this lane.
Stay in this bit, yeah.
And the left of these.
So this confuses me, that bit there. When you say stay in that lane, I think we're going back round the corner. Did you have a nice weekend anyway? The weather was lovely, weren't it?
Yeah, I went on my motorbike.
Nice.
Yeah, it was actually. I enjoyed it. And then the afternoon went for a walk down by Stenson Bubble.
Oh, it's lovely round there.
Down the canal path. Yeah, it's really nice.
I went to Elveston Park yesterday. Do you know where the ducks?
I do.
I loved it. My little boy loved it. But to be honest, he wasn't that interested.
Yeah, Elveston Park is quite nice. Did you go around where the ducks are,
Yeah.
right, around the lake?
Yeah.
Because there's all sorts of turtles in that lake, you know.
Is there?
We've seen them in there before, yeah.
It's a lovely walk round.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Are we staying here, Rob?
Yes, please, yeah. Well, this is left only anyway.
Right, yeah.
This big solid white line you're not allowed to cross. So just stick to your left lane. That's it, Bernie. You got it.
I'm going for a walk tomorrow with my friend, and like, she's not from here, she's from Birmingham. I've got a day off in Nose and Nursery, but I don't really know where to go because I go to Darley Abbey all the time. So I was thinking of some, but I don't know anywhere else. I mean, Elveston Park's nice, but it's very short to go for a decent walk.
Yeah, I mean, what about Stenson Bubble? There's a cafe down there, you can find a lock.
Yeah, I think I might do that then, because you can go there.
And it shouldn't be too muddy or anything.
No, it'd be nice.
You can walk down towards, as if you're going down to Willington. Yeah. Head that way, down by the train tracks. It's almost like going to work for you, isn't it? But,
nice. Yeah, Elveston Park was really nice yesterday. It was very busy, the actual park, because I didn't realise they've got like a little coffee shop thing. I didn't think it'd be open on Sunday, but it was.
Now then, at this roundabout, can we turn right, third exit? There's a challenge for you.
Do I move over
Yeah,
at all?
yeah. So it's a natural split. So just check your mirrors and move into position early. That's it. And then from here you do make sure you get proper in position. Slow it down. There you go. And once you give ways and have a check, are you clear?
Yeah.
Well, let's just continue.
I don't know why I feel
Don't rush. Don't rush.
One.
Slow it down. Slow down. Just a bit fast. That's it. Because you've got all the priority now. You see, you're on it. That's it. So the key to the roundabouts, the main thing to remember, the hardest part is to get onto the roundabout.
Once you're on, you're okay.
That exactly.
You've got the priority. That's what I need to
Thank you,
remember.
yes.
You have the priority.
Yes. Just watch this. He's got his nose out already. I wouldn't accelerate towards him. No way. No way would I accelerate towards that. Because he's already shown that he's willing to nudge you out.
Forward. This is 30, isn't it?
It is.
So let me slow down a little bit. Is that wrong?
It's nothing.
Oh.
No.
See, I'm that cautious because the last lesson I was in, I couldn't see
Well,
them.
it's meant to be a ramp.
It's very low though, isn't it?
It's kind of settled. Let's just say. Move out early, but slow down as well. Thank you. There. It's the speed that makes things possible in the smaller spaces. Get rid of the speed, makes it viable. If you don't, then it's just going to be risky and...
Yeah, and I don't want to take no risks.
Good. Well, we shouldn't do.
No.
Right, let's take the next road on the left, please. If you keep going, just keep going, because you've got a space over here that you can tuck into, can't you? So if you tuck in early, let him know exactly what your intentions are. Straighten up. Because it's the straightening up that brings your back end in as well. So if you do that and then slow down...
There's no point doing it, is there? Because if you
because you're back, exactly, Okay, so at the T-junction, we are turning right.
Here,
See, yeah. See, to my way of thinking, that's a really dangerous place to put a bench for people to sit on.
It's
so
just weird,
if somebody comes up here and they're not paying attention, that's exactly where they're going to go, innit? Not suggesting that they would, but...
No, but you'd like you say, you'd smack bang on, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, really, right? I suppose it's good for the view.
Where are we? Is this Cheddiston?
Straight on. Yeah. Yeah, this is... Derwent Heights.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, Derby City Council's got a history of putting benches in daft places. You know where I live, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Your cousin lives there. So, opposite our car park, we've got a bench. yeah, with superb views of Derby.
Yeah.
So they came and they changed the bench. And when they changed it, you know those great views of Derby? Well, when you sat on the bench, you couldn't see that because they put it facing the car park.
Why?
Oh no, seriously, yeah? So, I was like, what? It's bizarre. Anyway, about 2 days later, they came and changed it.
God.
But, now here's the thing, and this is absolutely true. When they put the bench on, they put it at you know how we're on a hill.
Yeah.
They put it on the hill, tilted.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, seriously, now the waste bin for dog waste, that's all levelled out and straight. That was next to the bench. But the bench was like that, and what people would do is they'd come and sit on it, and they'd sort of slide down the bench. Honestly, it's like you're getting friendly with the person next to you. Oh, anyway, no, don't worry about it, because Derby City Council remedied the problem. Do you know what they did? Right, so they're turning left here. Because I saw them doing it, and I thought, I wonder if they're going to... And I was going to say to them, listen, guys, you are going to put that level, aren't you? Oh, no. They changed the bench. It was quite a new bench, but they changed it for another bench. They still put it at an angle, but with dividers in between. And I swear this is true. We're turning right. We'll figure that one out. And now, in their ongoing wisdom, the ongoing wisdom of our council, have now removed the bin from next to the bench, you know, the waste paper bin, and moved it down the hill about 50 metres.
Why?
Turning left. Well, exactly, right? Because so people who sit on the bench who are more likely to have
rubbish,
waste, like, you know, a crisp packet or whatever. So they've actually moved the bin away. I think it's because it was a dog bin, and the people they thought, well, don't want the smell. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was about 5-6 metres away, but turning left. But no, it's not. No, it's right down the bottom of the hill.
It beggars belief, doesn't it?
It does, but keep in mind, this is the same council that named Utox New Road, Utox Exeter New Road. Do you remember that one? Do you remember it?
Yeah.
And it was in the paper, and it was like somebody had done Utox Exeter New Road. And about 3 days later, they came around and they replaced it with a proper one. And this is also the same council that has built a bridge to Pride Park from Chaddiston at the cost of a princely sum of 27 million quid. 27 million quid, and it's only a footbridge. You can't even drive over it.
What on earth?
But what really is the kick for it, about 150 metres further down the road, there's another bridge that's still open, a footbridge, which is functional as well. A brand new bridge, 27 million quid.
So much money. For a bridge that, is it needed?
Sorry?
Is it needed for like a footbridge or?
Well, you know where it is, don't you? The council's paid for it, but what is it really for? There's a retail park over there now, but there's always been a retail park there. What it is, when Derby County play at home,
right,
people park in Chad
and walk over.
So that little bridge gets a little bit congested. Now, I don't mind them having a bridge, but I think Derby County Football Club should pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they haven't got the money. The Premiership club, they've got like, you know, I mean,
enough to pay for the bridge.
Yeah, they spend that on half a player.
Wow.
You know, if they buy a new signing, they'll get a lot for 27 million quid these days, apparently. So that's my gripe over anyway. Next road on your left.
Is that it? Yeah.
Well, I'm leaving at the end of the year, and you're welcome.
not.
You're welcome to them. You're welcome to them.
You can't leave because I've passed my driving test anyway.
Well, you'll be passed by then.
I know
you?
what Pass Plus. Pass Plus.
Pass Plus as well.
Yeah.
All right, turning left at the end of the road.
Where is the? Oh, this is a.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
No, it just looked dead weird when we come out, but I get it now.
Oh yes. No, I mean it's interesting in Derby. Do you know what? I'll tell you something else quite interesting up here, right? Check this out. I once saw somebody stealing water up here.
How?
Right, good answer. So, see these vans?
Yeah.
You know, they get these wheelie bin washers. Vans,
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it was a wheelie bin washer or if he was a window cleaner.
Yeah.
And he had I came around this corner and I saw him parked on this thing here. And he was doing something, and it was weird. And what he was doing, he was rolling up a hose pipe. You see these little drains here?
Yeah.
That's for the fire department to tap into,
Okay.
and it was open. It was open. The back of his van was open, and casual as you like. I mean, he was doing it really carefully. Like winding his hose around it.
What the heck?
Like that, and he was like,
I didn't even think you could steal water.
I thought you cheeky. Sorry, it's
Yeah.
filled up on the mains. The mains.
Wow.
Stealing water.
Wow.
I went home. I told my miss. I said, I can't believe it. I just seen somebody stealing water. And she said, doing what? I said, stealing water.
Honestly.
And I said, I don't even know you can get these things. Oh yeah, you can get the whole kit for 50 quid off of Amazon.
Wow.
Seriously, you can actually buy a kit with the key
Yeah.
to open these things and the proper fitting to fit on there. Just tuck in. Stop.
Oh, the boss.
Stop.
Am I in at the back?
Yes, a little bit. You good? As soon as we see these,
didn't see the boss.
we need to really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be looking, shouldn't we? There you
I
go.
know, but I was looking, but just that
I mean,
not there.
what was it about that huge bus that you didn't see?
No, Joe, when you were saying slow down, like you seen it before me. Is all I'm gonna say.
My angle must have been better than
Yeah,
yours.
that's what I mean. I did see it. That was the wrong thing to say, but it was just when you were saying slow down, I was thinking what for? Then it popped around the corner. I think this is crazy. It's a bus route, man.
Yeah, so when I saw somebody stealing water, just the same, I think it was the same day over in Spondon, I saw something else that was really weird. Somebody had broken down, and he had his bonnet open, and he had some of these little cones, the ones that you buy from Halfords, they're not the full size,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
these little. He had them, and I thought, well, okay, but he had something else that was weird, and it was a police sign, these police signs.
Yeah.
It says police incident slow down. And he'd put it down, and he'd put it about 20-30 metres before his broken down car. And I thought, well, okay then, fine. But then it occurred to me, what's he doing with a police incident sign? And who the hell carries one of them around in the car with him?
Yeah.
Along with his little cones? Because he's obviously not police.
No.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
has he stolen that?
Exactly.
Honestly.
So he's obviously stolen it, but he's also got it in the car with
But
him.
ain't that like almost you misusing something massive? Do you know what I mean? Because you say it's a police incident when it really isn't. You stole the sign.
Yeah. Police incident slow down. So it's to get people to slow down.
Yeah. Wow. Nothing but I always get shocked but never surprised.
Shocked but not surprised, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right, Bernie.
Honestly. Like people steal copper all the time off the railway because they know it has to be replaced because they need it. The signals and things. And do you know how much that affects the train system? That
I
trains
can
can't
imagine.
run. Yeah. But they go and do it. They do it at the same place every time. Normally Beeston train station.
What do they think?
Copper.
Oh, well,
Copper and lead off the roof.
yeah.
And it messes up the signals then.
Mm-hmm.
And you need the signal, like traffic lights for the trains, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the whole day could go to pot.
Mm.
Like they found, so the other, I want to say last Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day last week, it went really bad disruption at work because they found a body,
What?
like a torso, so it had been hit by a train, but they didn't know it had happened. It was happened from the night before, so the train got taken down the park, like the depot,
Yeah.
not knowing it had been an incident, and they found a torso and nothing else. So they stopped the railway and they had to do a bit of an investigation as to like where the rest of the body was and what train had done it. So the railway stopped for a whole day. I think a passenger, someone spotted it out of a window or something. Yeah.
Turning right at the roundabout, second exit.
Is this one of them little mini things?
It is, yeah.
Gosh.
So just get your front end round. Don't worry if the back end goes over.
So we're going down there?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Are you clear?
Yes. Oh wait.
How about now?
Yeah.
Let's go then. So just get your front end round. And that's it. Round you go. Don't worry about the back end dragging over. It doesn't matter. Don't signal to leave if you have the time. There you go. Just like that.
Them little ones are harder than the big ones.
They are.
Yeah.
One of the worst ones is by the Tesco over in Mickleover.
I don't know.
Right. What it is, it's quite small, but it's built up as well, so you can't really see it.
All right.
And with it being that small, they come around really quick. So it's quite a challenge. So we are turning left at this mini roundabout, first exit. let's go then. If you said it, let's do it.
This is a good stretch of road, isn't it? I've never seen it before. We can go, can't we? Like,
If you go slow, you see, because you haven't moved out, you're going to have to just wait. There you go. Out you go. Because your angle's wrong to mix with them. Had you moved out earlier,
they'd have moved over.
Exactly, and gone straight. They would have moved. You would have moved. You both slowed down, and everybody can go.
I need to work on that.
Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, either way is good. And I mean, the main thing is that you didn't go through at that speed, because that would be tricky to say the least.
Yeah. I just don't. I'd rather just wait.
Well, good. You should do.
Yeah. We're not in a rush. You do Pass Plus, don't you, Rob?
Of course I do.
How much is it? How long does it take? Like a day?
No. It's a 6-hour course.
Right.
So it's 6 hours, and it's charged at the normal rate.
Yeah.
So turning left. But what it is, it's more advanced driving.
Okay.
So there's 6 modules.
Right, is there?
Yeah, so there's 6 modules that you have to do.
Like left ear?
Yeah. It's a certification, so I certificate you for it. You don't need to do a test for it.
Right, okay.
So it's like an MVQ.
Yeah.
And for example, one of the modules is night driving. One of them is driving in hazardous conditions, so snow or rain. Apparently it's going to snow on Wednesday. And one of them will be motorway, and that's the element that most people want to do.
Yeah.
And each module is an hour long, well, in theory. It doesn't have to be an hour long, so it's on the left. But we can adapt them around a little bit.
Yeah. So, do you know one of my old driving instructors? I think I told you I went with Liz from Busy Bee or Wanna Be, something like that. Should I wait you?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I remember when I went. Look, she was the one who brought the baby in the back of the car.
Oh yeah.
And she says to me, "Oh yeah, for your Pass Plus, we'll just drive to Blackpool and back, and that's it."
Blackpool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't want to drive to. I never did, obviously, but the thought of going to Blackpool was just not for me. And you just said it's 6 modules. She never mentioned anything like that.
No, it's 6 modules, and in various things. It's got to be more advanced. So, for example, difficult right junctions and difficult junctions.
Because I think it helps with the insurance. Someone was saying.
Yeah, turning left. Right. I mean, you've got to be realistic about what it actually is. So we'll do this left hand, then we'll pull over, and I'm going to talk to you about it. So if you can just pull up and stop just over here. Just by this big hedge would be good, that raised curb there. Yeah. Perfect.
Yep.
So if we just stop there, right. Perfect. Thank you. Handbrake and park. Yeah.
Can I take my foot off the brake?
Yeah. So it's 6 modules, and you're certificated on each one. Now, once you get your certificate, there are some insurance companies that do give you a discount. Yeah. And there's some that don't.
Right.
Okay, so maybe you might get £20 or £30 discount, which doesn't sound like a lot. Now, if you imagine 6 hours, 280 quid worth, so it's you're not going to get you're not going to get that back straight away, but you will do over time, because the Pass Plus is valid for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and I just think it will help you. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, it can't be a bad thing to do it.
No. It's worth doing. I mean, you can get some real confidence.
Even if it doesn't help my insurance, I'd still want to do it.
Yeah, it definitely keeps you. It gives you a look at some.
So how would you do it? Like over a range of so many weeks?
Well, if you think about it, we've got to do a night session. Yeah. So it's got to be at least one of them has got to be done at night. Normally, the motorway one, we can do that on a Sunday morning, because even though it's Sunday morning, it's still busy enough for you for your Pass Plus. It does get busy, rather than packed on a Friday afternoon.
You're not moving.
Yeah, well, you're not going to do a lot. Yeah. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. Because you still need to learn,
of course.
So night time, and then it would very much be like some heavy rain or whatever. I'd be ringing up. We just have to arrange it. Well, it doesn't have to be heavy rain. It can be hazardous conditions, so a bit foggy, a bit icy, a bit whatever, something like that.
Oh God, not ice. Well, imagine I'm saying that we've got to do it in ice. We've got to drive it.
If you was to get an snow and ice lesson, we still do them. Yeah. And we do really good ones.
I think it would probably help me actually get used to doing it.
So what I do with the snow and ice lessons is we do little skids, you know. So we go from just about 10 miles an hour and just get it to lock, just press the brakes a bit too hard so it locks up the wheels,
Right.
and just so you can get a feel of how the car reacts under them conditions,
And how
and
to do
how
it.
it kind of just
Yeah.
sort of skids a little bit at the end. And then we do a little bit of wheel spinning. We do traction control going up a hill, so you can
Right.
learn to drive up a hill,
Yeah.
an icy hill.
I think, but talking about it now, I think I've prefer to do it like that, to get the used to see you've done it really.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, so at Pass Plus, I definitely would want to do it though.
Yeah. Well,
Even
yeah,
if it
but
didn't help
you
the
can't do
insurance.
yeah, you can't do that until
So
you
you've got
pass
your test.
your test. Right. Parallel park.
Now?
Yeah, just once.
Okay. Up to with this one then? you
Yeah.
mean?
So we're going to use this this one in front of us, and what we're going to do is we are going to pull up next to him, stop, and reverse back into a park position. This is so easy. Okay, I'm going to show you a super easy way of doing this.
Okay.
The first thing you're going to do is we are going to get into our start position.
Is this what we're in now, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, so this is the beginning. You need to get yourself next to the car, parallel with him. Parallel means like two train tracks, side by
Yeah.
side. And in this kind of position, imagine this is him, this
Yeah.
is you. Yeah, so you're going to get yourself here.
Right, okay.
Doesn't have to be there.
So you don't have to be like this?
No, just,
like this.
I mean, as long as you're sort of parallel with him or slightly back
Yeah.
of him. If you're too far forward, you'd have to reverse back
Too
anyway.
far, yeah.
And the gap between you and the car is going to be about an arm's length, no more. You don't want to be so far over that you're blocking the other side of the road.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay?
Okay.
So shall we do it just stage by stage? And
Yeah.
I'll show you the super easy way of doing it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there's a car coming.
let's get ourselves into the start position when it's clear. And just take your time.
So I'm going to, going to
Yeah.
drive first.
D for drive. That's it. Good, yeah. And we'll just move out early. Turn out early. That's it. So keep this nice slow speed going and just position your car really well. A little bit slower maybe. Just bring your front end in, straighten up and stop. Stop. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Now always finish at the start.
Get
and
you
finish
back
where
to
you were.
there.
Into reverse.
I have to remember that reverse is faster.
Okay. One turn of the wheel to the left. So spin it
Now.
around 360, yeah? Dry steer it. Gone, you're allowed. Thank you, there. Now then. All you're going to do is you're going to go backwards. And as you go backwards, if you look here, see this grid? It's going to go that way, innit?
Yeah.
When that corner gets to the pavement, stop.
Do I look at that then?
You can do.
Okay.
You can look around first. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so let the car move back slowly. And just keep looking around. Now, it's a mandatory check over your right shoulder. No, let the
yeah.
car move. Not yet. Let the car move. That's it. Bit more, bit more, bit more. Look over your right shoulder now, because front of your car's swinging out there. That's it. And then as we get a bit closer, you're just going to slow it down a little bit. Just keep looking around. Be aware. Let it move as well, Bernie. And if you just stop now. Stop.
Right, so we're there.
Yeah, can you see that?
Yeah.
If you look here, you've got this really super nice 45-degree angle. That's exactly what you
Yeah.
want. Now, straighten your steering out. You know it. I can see your hands going for it. Straighten it out. And now to make it even easier, see this corner?
Yeah.
The next corner? Put it exactly there.
Right.
That's it. Yes. And just let it go back. That's it. Stop. Okay?
Yeah.
So now you need to turn your steering wheel to the right.
This
Yeah,
way,
exactly,
yeah.
yeah. Do it. One turn, and that'll go into a perfect park position for
Are
you.
you sure? I don't know why. Oh, no, I don't know why I'm questioning you.
How dare you question
But
me?
it just feels so. Yeah, I can feel it going in.
What, do you feel it's too easy?
Yeah.
Look around. That's it. And don't even bother looking at the screen. You can look forward here, and you can see yourself when you're nice and
Yeah.
parallel
Oh my
behind it.
gosh.
Just a bit more, love, bit more, and stop. Steering comes straight to finish. Handbrake and park, and you are finished.
Oh my god, that was way easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It was nicely done. I like the way you break it down. Yeah. Can I use that on my test?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be taking your car, you're testing
In
this
this car, yeah.
so you can do. The only thing to be aware of, Bernie, is you're not allowed to be staring at the
You got to
screen.
you do your checks as well, of course.
Yeah, and this is why I said, as the front of the car swung out there, you have got that mandatory right shoulder
Yeah.
check as well.
But yeah, I get that. But for the first time, that was not easy, but it was a nice way it's done.
It's meant to be easy.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
I
look,
thought that'd be a lot more stressful.
I spent my career making this easy, haven't I?
Yeah.
If it's easy for you, believe me, it's easy for me to teach you it.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
Bless you.
Honestly.
Was you worried about it?
Yeah. I liked the two car lengths one is not like, do you know what it is? It's not doing them, it's getting it done correctly with your checks.
Yeah.
Doing it the right way is what's not hard, but you've got to just make sure you get it done right. But that was way better than that. The way you say that corner to corner is really good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
handy, isn't it?
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Not enjoyed it, but do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's way better than I thought.
So what we're going to do is we're going to leave that now. I'll let you think about that between here and
Yeah.
next week. Next week we're going to focus in on this manoeuvre.
Okay.
There's a few other little nuances with it that we can deal
Yeah.
with, but I just wanted you to see how easy it is.
I just think, like, in your mind, it's like you've got to pull up, you've got to get it in. But look, doing the corner to corner thing and like re-steering, it's just, it all goes well together. Yeah. It's not
Okay.
bad at all, Rob.
Oh, thanks.
No,
Right,
it's not.
drive on then, missus. So
brilliant.
if you see this car in front of you, this is also what's called an angle start.
Yeah.
So you will get this on your driving test. They will get you about this close to a car in front, and then they'll say, thank you, drive on. And what the idea is, Bernie, is that you can drive forward here and still move out, but still check your shoulder as you go.
Right.
Because you know your mandatory shoulder
Yeah.
check, yeah? Now, to make this even easier, just turn your steering wheel once to the right. Come on, that's it, dry steer it. And then when you move off, you know immediately that you're going to go
Gonna
this
go that
way,
way.
which means that leaves you free to check your shoulder.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? So it's all round obs as normal. Start on the other side. Start on the left.
Yeah.
Go round to the right. Are you clear?
Yeah.
So as you move, you're going to immediately go to the right.
Right.
You're going to miss this vehicle completely. That's it. And just check your shoulder. That's it.
Yeah.
And then drive on. Just like that. So we talk about dry steering as well. 'Cause
Yeah. It feels wrong.
well, back in the olden days it was.
Yeah.
But what the true story of dry steering is, if your car has power steering, you are allowed to dry steer it.
Right. Okay.
If it doesn't have power steering, you're not. That's called dry steering, not allowed. So it's absolutely allowed, so do it.
Yeah.
I want you to.
Because I remember on my theory, it says it ruins your tyre. Does it ruin your tyres?
If it hasn't
come
got,
up on there anyway.
it can do. It can create extra wear on your
Yeah.
tyres, but if not, if it's got power steering.
Yeah, because
turning left.
you're not using like your steering's power, like it's got
Yeah.
that thing behind it. hasn't it?
Exactly, yeah. So you're not grinding your
Yeah,
tyres into
that's
the
what-
ground.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
The,
for.
the motor's taking the strain
Yeah.
rather than the tyre taking the strain. And that's it. So how I teach you to do on your lessons is how you do it on your test.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
All right, sweet. At the end of the road, we'll do a right turn then, please, Bernie. So as I said, we'll work on the parallel park
Yeah.
in anger next week. You know, we'll really make sure
Yeah.
that we nail that down. And just, I know we haven't done bay parking yet, but I can assure you, we're just going straight on here. If you think that's easy, bay parking is even easier.
Okay.
Bay parking, you know, like in the supermarket car park.
Yeah, yeah. So they're the three, aren't they?
Yeah,
The
and that's them.
two car lengths, bay parking and
Parallel park.
parallel parking.
Yeah, that's it. You only get one of them on your test as well.
Do you only get one?
Oh yeah.
Shame you can't pick it, into it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, to be honest, if you're worried about them choosing one over the other, then you're probably
No,
not
you've
ready.
got to, realistically, you've got to be able to do all three. It wouldn't
And
bother
you-
you which one you get.
and
really,
you
into
will.
it, yeah.
But by the time you come to take your driving test, hopefully, I'm going to ask you which one do you prefer, and the honest answer will be, I'm not really bothered.
Not bothered, yeah.
Yeah, and that would be the best answer. Let's take the next road on the right. I mean, the really bad one used to be the reverse around a corner.
I hated it, Rob. I'm not
And
going to lie.
No, that was hard.
It made me feel sick.
No, do you know what? I remember that because I perfected it, you know, my teaching technique.
Did ya?
I did. And I'll never forget it. I literally got it down and I actually got to a point where I thought, yeah, I can now actually teach anybody to do this. I've got rid of all the misunderstandings. And they literally they changed it straight away, and I was like, what? And I thought to myself, because I remember thinking to myself, I just spent 9 years.
Wow.
I've just spent 9 years perfecting that, and they've just changed it. So that must have been about 8 years ago, because it's been
Wow.
about 8 or 9 years
Yeah,
ago.
I
since
found
it
that
changed.
one really difficult.
No, it was easy, you know. It
Hated
was.
it. I think I finally got it, but I didn't enjoy it. Like, do you ever, with having to look over your shoulder while you're going round, it made me feel a bit
Yeah,
sick.
but you didn't. You didn't. That's the point. You didn't need to look over your shoulder as you're going around. What you need, what the system I developed for it was like a little dot-to-dot system. You know,
Right.
like when you teach kids to draw,
Yeah.
they go dot to dot. So lots of little straight lines make a curve, don't they?
Yeah.
And that's what we used. That's
See,
what I did.
I do like your way of teaching. I think I've had bad teachers.
Turning right at the end of the road.
I really do, Rob, because the dot-to-dot system would have worked for me.
Yeah, yeah, it was really good. And once I'd sort of got it down, because people would say to me, "Oh, yeah, you can't really do it that way," and I said, "Well, actually, yes, you can."
Yeah.
You know, because I read the specs, I know what's required,
Yeah.
and there's nothing. You are allowed to dry steer. You are allowed to go in little straight lines. So we're turning left here, and that's what we'd do. We'd get to the point of turn, we'd do one turn of the wheel, we'd go back, you know,
Yeah.
2 foot, stop, straighten out the wheels, back a foot, back on 2
Yeah.
foot, back a foot, turn the wheels for a foot, and then back a foot, back.
Like the way you've just done the parallel park, parallel park.
Yeah.
The way you break it down is really not easy to. But it's a good way of understanding.
Yeah.
It really is. Rather than just say park up next to the car and try and get back.
Yeah, no. Well, that's no good for you, is it?
No.
Because you know, what am I teaching you if I tell you to
Exactly.
do that? You know what? One thing I've learned about driving and teaching people to drive over these years, there's a saying, listen, what's the best way to eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Yeah.
And it's the same with driving. What's the best way to teach somebody to drive? One piece at a time.
Yeah.
Have I used the analogy with you of a chain? And you have to do every link in the chain.
No.
Driving is like a chain, like a chain, yeah?
Yeah.
It's made up of lots of little links, so it's one big thing made of lots of little things. It's the same with driving. So at the end of the road, we're turning right. So this is just one link in the chain.
So I carry on.
Yeah. So this little roundabout here is one link in the chain, and all you have to do is turn right.
Oh right.
All you have to do is this, and forget about all the other things in driving.
Right.
This is it.
Just get my front over it.
So, are you clear to go?
Yes.
Let's go then. That's it. Right, round you go, front end round. Don't worry about the back end dragging, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Don't even worry about getting your signal on because it's too small. Too small. If you get a chance, do it. If not, don't worry about it. And that's it. And now that link in the chain is gone, the next one is this bend.
Yeah, that's very true. They're all links. And once you've made the journey, you've made the chain.
Exactly. Your driving test, you would be surprised. I mean, years ago, I used to have all the test routes written down, turning left here, first exit. I had all the test routes written down for all the different tests before they changed the routes. And when I looked at them on paper, I noticed something very interesting about them. One of the things that I noticed is that there were only 15 to 18 different elements. So when you take a driving test, you actually only do 15 to 18 things like junctions, roundabouts, that's it. So you probably do about 10, 12 junctions. It doesn't sound much, and it's not. 10, 12 junctions. Yeah, a couple of roundabouts.
Is it the roundabout now?
Straight on.
Oh, right. I was thinking there's something in the middle of the road like a roundabout.
And that is it.
I just think that by now my test would have been over.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? It's like,
Yes.
say 38 minutes, 40 minutes.
Well, they say 38 to 42 minutes, yeah.
So that to me is not a long time of driving.
No, it's not. And it goes quick as well.
They moved, did you see, Rob?
Sorry?
They moved.
Yeah, of course
I
they
did it that time.
You see, what you did is you held your driving line.
Yeah.
Because they can move as easily for you. You've got full rights, even though you're a learner driver. You're entitled to equal rights to all other drivers.
Yeah.
One car, one driver, one responsibility. That's the end of it. Somebody saying they like the video, the live stream. I think people do find it interesting watching here from UK.
I told my best friend about it.
Because we're on the wrong side of the road, you see, for the
Yeah.
rest of the world. So when people, especially from abroad, who look at this, and they're quite amazed really. Sometimes it's very interesting.
My best friend thinks it's amazing.
Oh, cool.
Like, she thinks it's great that you can look back. Do you know what I mean? Like, she thinks she's never had that when she's been driving many years. I think her dad, so she passed when she was like 18, she's 42 now, because her dad was an instructor. So she's never had this, like,
turning right.
do you know where you can look, so you can look back and stuff like that. She thinks it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, if you want to look back on this lesson, all you need to do is go onto our channel.
Do I go?
Well, if you're not sure, if you're asking the question, the answer is no. Okay? How about now?
Yeah.
No question about it now, is there?
No.
Yeah. Keep it simple, keep it easy.
Could I have gone in front of him though?
Probably.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter, because waiting for him is also the right thing to do as well. And it's, if anything, it's a safer thing to do.
Yeah.
Plus it uses up a few precious seconds of your test. Because when you're stationary waiting for somebody else, you're not risking, you don't risk failing here. It's a timed test.
Yeah.
So we are turning, let's turn right actually. We have got a little bit of extra time because you're doing quite well. So all you need to do is go onto our channel, look for your Prepare2pass is live, look for your name, Bernadette, and today's date. And then you'll find it, this exact lesson.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to play it back. The quality of the video probably not going to be that good because I'm recording it on this sort of my old phone here. I'm just waiting for my new phone to come. I'll have me to order actually. So
What phone are you going for?
Well, I'm going for another iPhone.
Are you an iPhone?
Yeah.
I'm a
Well,
Samsung
this
Android.
is the one that's doing my recording.
Yeah.
This is my video, but this is my streamer.
All right.
But the stabilisation in this phone's no good. The stabilisation in this phone is brilliant.
Right. Okay.
So I need to get another one of
See,
these.
I like the look of an iPhone. I think they look nice, but I've just had Samsung my whole life, so would I be able to swap? Do you know what I mean? And go and use an iPhone now?
I did. I went from Android to
Did you? Was
OS.
you okay?
Yeah. No. Well, I've had an iPad for forever.
Yeah. So I even had a Samsung tablet.
Yeah. I've got to say, I mean, I always thought they were expensive, iPads, iPhones, but they are worth
Quality
it.
is good though, isn't it?
The quality is unquestionable, and there's no comparison really.
Yeah.
I mean, I use my iPad for work, and I've got all sorts on there. It's just brilliant. Straight on, second, and I've got an iMac at home as well.
Have you?
Yeah,
I do like the look of those, you know.
Yeah, I've got an iMac. My missus got a MacBook.
Nice.
And before she had that, I mean, I think in the 2 years before I bought her that, she'd bought 3 computers, laptops, and they're all just rubbish.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't load, they wouldn't keep up, the operating system kept crashing. So, and she was getting really disheartened because she needs it for work as well. So I
do think Apple, in terms of computers, are amazing though, aren't they?
I treated her to one, and she's still got it years. I mean, it's like 7, 8 years later, you know, she's still got it, and she's never looked back. No problems ever with it.
That's good. That just says it's worth the money then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because by now she would have spent more than what I spent on the MacBook in the latest computers, which are.
But yeah, I think I want to make the switch. Because like, there's no particular reason why I'm with Samsung. The only reason is because it's what I've always had. Probably since being like a young teen, like 18, 19, I've just always been. I've had the same phone number for about 20 years.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've had the same number for forever, really.
Yeah, so I've just always stuck with what I kind of knew. So I'm thinking like, should I do it? I don't know. My contract's not up yet anyway, so.
So we are going to be going straight on. Yeah, so that's a iPhone 15 Pro Max. So it's the top end that they could get. And the quality is really good.
Yeah.
And I've got it on a contract, so it's unlimited everything.
Yeah, see, that's what I like in my contract.
And that's 45 a month.
That's not bad.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
That's really good.
I know. And that's everything that you want. And
Yeah.
no extra bills on
That's
top.
brilliant for it. You cannot move for
It's
that.
a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
And then the phone's yours. So we're turning right at this roundabout. But the other one I'm getting is it's not going to be the Pro Max because I don't need it for streaming. So I'm going to get an iPhone 15 standard. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Or an iPhone 16. I'll have to have a look at that. And that's going to be unlimited everything, and I think that works out at 27 a month or 28.
That's a really good price.
So shop around. I'll tell you where if you want to know. Let's keep going. So it's with, I think I'm with ID Mobile. I don't, you've probably not heard of them, but they use the 3 network anyway.
I'm on 3.
Yeah, so it's the same network.
So it's great because the signal you get this obviously because I find 3 is fine for me.
Yeah.
It works at work in our office. Everybody has an issue with their signal bar me.
Yeah.
It just works for me anyway.
Yeah. So there you go. I think you can get the latest iPhone, the Pro Max 16.
Yeah.
Which is better than this one. And this is
that like say is that for streaming though?
Can be
For
if you want
streaming
it.
stuff.
I mean, it's good for recording.
I like a
as
good
well.
camera.
Well, the cameras on these are brilliant.
Yeah, I do like a good camera.
So they've got something. If it's Apple, they've got their own ProRes. It's called.
Okay.
And it's super high definition.
Yeah.
And it's more than 4K.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, I do like a good camera to be honest.
But what's really good with this, I mean, if you've watched my videos, they're all filmed on this. But even though the car's going over, if you ever notice the screen, you can see the picture moving up and down, but the picture's actually stable, so it counterbalances it.
Yeah, I don't notice it doing that, like when I've watched some of the videos. Like it's not like it's shaking.
No, it's stable.
Yeah.
But if you ever look at the edge of the picture, you can see everything bouncing up.
Yeah.
See how, because the car goes over potholes and such, but the actual picture's rock solid. Whereas on this one...
See, I feel like you know your stuff. I haven't got a clue when it comes to technology, you know. I just go, no, the last 5 times I've upgraded, I just have the new Samsung, please. I don't shop around or anything. I don't like the look of them flip phones, you know, that bend and I think they look like they're going to break.
Yeah,
Screens.
I have seen some of our pupils have got them, and they are pretty cool, to be fair. I think the screen's pretty good on them. They're designed to, you know, when it's open, it looks like a
flat screen.
Yeah, but when they're folded, they're quite bulky.
Yes, and I also think the screen protector, you never, because it'll end up creased in the middle. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like, for me, it's not going to...
Yeah.
I don't like the ones that open up into a tablet, too big.
Yeah. So we're turning left at the roundabout first.
So I go here,
please.
don't I?
That's it, you know it. Good. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Go on then, let's commit to it. She's going quite fast, this one behind us.
Oh God, they was, weren't they? They
Yeah.
got really
That's
close
really
behind
fast.
us. Should I have stayed?
Well, not necessarily. They shouldn't be going that fast anyway.
Right, because I thought, to me, it looked like a decent enough gap to get. Mix was only going one thing.
Yeah.
They were going fast though, weren't they?
Yeah, well, just come away from the edge. The point is they didn't slow down on the roundabout, and normally you would expect people to slow down and go around the roundabout, but they just went straight through, you see. And I thought it was okay.
Yeah, do you like judging it? I thought it was fine.
From the test point of view, it can present issues for you because, you know, they probably had to use their brakes even though they're speeding.
Yeah.
They don't take that into account.
Right.
So somebody can be speeding and then you pull out in front of them and then they speed up and then have to use the brakes. Here they go. Yeah, they know they're wrong.
Yeah.
But that's why they're sort of getting away. But they shouldn't even really be overtaking you here anyway.
No. Do you know what? I think that going forward, if I say I'm just going to wait, you know, Rob, I'm just going to wait because it doesn't hurt to wait, does it?
No, do yourself a favour. I mean, they've done all this speeding and they haven't got anywhere, have they?
And that makes me laugh all the time. So even when I'm in a taxi or I just see people going crazy and you've got nowhere any quicker. No. You end up getting caught at the lights or something, or you're stuck in traffic now, 2 cars in front, like you've got nowhere any quicker.
I've seen it so many times, and just normal, ordinary driving. The thing is about ordinary, normal driving, you don't get jammed up in traffic that often. Whereas if you're speeding, you're always getting jammed up. And
You're having to stop and start, aren't you, all
yeah,
the time?
yeah, exactly. And it's hard to drive like that. It really is.
I don't see why people have got a bit of patience. Leave a bit more time, or...
There you go. Right. Anyway, so we're taking the next road on the right.
Yeah. Oh, we need to move over.
Well, mirror signal. Let them know. There's your protected right turn. Get yourself over there nice and early. Yeah, you're fine. That's it. Just take your time. Nice and steady. You're a little bit out of it. That's it. Are you clear to...
No.
Right, wait then. Are you clear after this one? Let's follow him in then.
Look, that red car, I know I keep going up, but it's still there, look.
I know.
It's not got nowhere.
There's one car in front of us, that's
Do you know
all.
what I mean?
Well, I don't mind naming and shaming them. I mean, it may be that they're on a test drive because there's a lot of car dealerships down here.
Right.
You know, so they might want to sort of flash it around a little bit if they...
Okay, well, even so.
That's not an excuse.
No,
I'm
it's
not
not.
making excuses for them because they're naughty and they shouldn't do it.
Do you know what, Bob? I just like I could drive for another hour.
Dear.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
could drive for
That's a good
another
thing.
hour.
That leave you wanting a bit
Goes
more.
ever so quick, yeah.
Look forward to next week.
Yeah, I do. Look forward to my Monday.
Good for you. A lot of people do say that to me actually. They kind of some of
Don't
like,
dread it. I'm excited for it and look forward to it.
Did you used to dread it?
Yeah. I didn't enjoy it, Rob. That's why I know this time it's just so much better for me this time around, you know, honestly. Along with your teaching, I enjoy the automatic car. I feel like I'm
It's all good for you.
better,
It's all
just
working
better,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what you Yeah, so it's the usual responsibilities here. Are you clear to go?
Yeah.
Doing it nice and gently. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a good lesson. It's gone so quick.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are learning really good actually, and you're doing really well on your lessons as well.
God.
So.
Oh, why I slowed down for that, thinking that was where I was turning.
Take your time, and you go gently, gently.
I thought he was going to carry on walking.
Gently, gently, and just pull it to a little stop here, just behind the white one. It's behind the crash car, straighten
Oh,
up.
right here.
So you're like, yep, just there. It's absolutely fine.
Oh, I did enjoy that, Rob. It goes ever so quick.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. Thank you very much.
Still about an hour. So as I said to you, we will be focusing in on the parallel parking next week. And then probably the week after we'll probably look at Bay Park. And
then can we go back to the 2 car lengths in case I forgot?
Yeah, and then we'll keep sort of alternating
Yeah,
them in your
perfect.
lessons. And then we'll probably start after that going on the sat-naving and such like that.
Brilliant.
And that's it really. And then it's just country roads, town driving country roads, dual carriageways. It's all straightforward stuff to be
I
fair.
feel like we've done a bit of that though, haven't we already?
Yeah, a
like
little bit.
little bits of it here and there, like
Yeah.
dual carriageways, country road we did that day.
Yeah.
It comes and goes.
Is that from the flower shop?
No, I don't know that. She thinks she's been in the flower shop, don't know she is.
Anyway.
Right,
so
I'll let you
me
go.
end these.
Well, you have a good rest of the week, Rob.
I certainly will. You too, love.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.